Former Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes has exited the race for Wisconsin governor, a move that shakes up an already volatile Democratic primary in a state that is essentially split down the middle between the two parties. Wisconsin Democrats see this year as a chance to build power in a closely divided state, especially with President Trump's poll numbers slipping and new legislative maps giving them a fighting chance to flip the state legislature. Barnes announced his withdrawal on Thursday, saying it has become very clear who the nominee is going to be, referring to State Representative Francesca Hong, a Democratic socialist who has built a broad base of support and now leads in polling ahead of more moderate contenders. Hong's campaign has energized younger voters across Wisconsin, drawing crowds to events and advancing a platform that would allow local governments to raise income taxes on high earners and would freeze construction of new data centers. While that platform has fired up the party's left wing, some Democrats worry that Hong's policies could be unpalatable to moderate voters in the general election, a concern that Republicans have seized on. The GOP, which believes Hong would be an easier opponent in November, has spent at least $2.2 million on ads that appear designed to boost her primary standing. Wisconsin's governor's race is especially consequential this year because incumbent Democrat Tony Evers has decided not to seek a third term, leaving an open seat in a state where the legislature could flip if Democrats gain ground under newly redrawn maps. On the Republican side, Representative Tom Tiffany is expected to be the nominee, and the primary is set for August 11th. Even with Barnes out, Hong still faces several opponents, including Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley, who carries the endorsement of Governor Evers. Barnes served 4 years as lieutenant governor under Evers but chose not to run for a second term in that office in 2022, instead mounting a U.S. Senate bid that he lost to Republican Ron Johnson even as Evers won re-election. That loss raised doubts among many Democrats about Barnes's electability, and despite his strong name recognition he struggled to gain momentum in a crowded and fractious primary field. As Hong consolidated support from the progressive wing, establishment Democrats searched for a more moderate alternative but failed to coalesce around a single candidate, though Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez had recently appeared to be emerging as the establishment's preferred choice. The primary remains fluid, but Barnes's departure underscores how sharply the party is divided over its direction in a battleground state that could decide control of the legislature and influence national politics. Thanks for listening, and we'll keep you updated on this race as it develops.